Hi, welcome back to Journey Back to My Truth. Today is day number 2 of my year of gratitude. I was going to show you how to make fireman chicken, but right as it was finishing up, all of a sudden the skies open and complete downpour. So I'll still give you a view of that, but while we were waiting for the rain to stop, the chicken pretty much finished cooking. So I just wanted to show you this is what it's supposed to look like when it's all done. It's called Fireman Chicken. That's just colloquially what my family calls it, because when we were kids, they had the firemen, see, it's all nice and charbroiled. The firemen in our area would make this chicken and then sell it to the community as a fundraiser because it was a volunteer fire department. So I happen to have known somebody who worked on it, and they gave me the recipe, and it is so delicious. It's just absolutely, the skin is crispy and just has a great flavor. The inside's always super juicy. I hadn't made it in a while, and I did find the meat inside was maybe a little bit blander than I would like, so I didn't marinate it or anything, so maybe next time I'll put it in the marinade first. But anyway, it's super easy. All you do is you take a seasoned salt, or I actually had just like a steak mix herb thing that you can just shake on your steak, and just rub that on it and let that sit about 20 minutes to let it soak in. And then the marinade is really easy. So it is just, and I've used most of it already. So it is just 1 part Worcestershire to 2 part white vinegar to 4 part oil. So when I did it this time, because we only made 5 pieces of chicken, I just made a small batch. But typically what I'll do is a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire to a 1/2 cup of white vinegar to a full cup of oil. And then you literally, while it's on there, just take and pour it on, and you just pour it on and baste it. If you have a basting brush, you could use that too. And the flames will all flare up really big from the oil. So you just close the grill, and that kind of helps smother it and let it cook. And just every so often, like every 5-10 minutes or so, I'd come in and I'd baste it again. Anyway, the most delicious, just moist chicken. So we really enjoyed our dinner. So that's the my something to share for today, the Fireman Chicken. So as far as what's going on with us today, we went ahead and had some more of the quails hatch. Unfortunately, a few of them died. Oh, hey, who do we have here? Here's Tweedledum. Come here, baby. No, you don't want to come? All right, well, we had a couple more of the quails hatch, but only 12 hatched in all. Unfortunately, 3 of them passed away, so we only have 9 left. One of them just came out. I talked about how it had it where it shrink wrapped the membrane, so we had tried to help it hatch, and it never recovered from that. One of them was born with really deformed legs, where the knuckle was like this, and then like this, plus it was splay leg, so it was going to be really hard to try to get it to be how it's supposed to be anyway. So because we would have had to tape it like this and fix the splay leg. So it worked out well. Hey guys, let me see if I can get them. If they'll come over here. Come here. Come here. Oh, please. You sound like I'm killing you. Here's Tweedledum or Tweedledee. They're our little ones that we hatched. These are little lavender Orpingtons. They're a couple months old at this point. You guys are getting so big, aren't you? I know, you act like I kill you every time I pick you up. So these were from our own group here, one of the first batches of eggs that we hatched from our own chickens and our own rooster, but then we had to get rid of the rooster because you're not allowed to have roosters in town. But there you are. You're my sweetheart, aren't you? You are really sweet. Yes, you are. So Anyway, today was a good day. We got a flamethrower, which was kind of fun, and used that to get a lot of the weeds out of the garden. My husband was absolutely amazing in helping do all of that, and then even the kids came outside and helped pull weeds, so we got the garden pretty much all weeded. My husband's over there right now building another raised bed, and then there was this woman in our town who gave away a bunch of plant starts. She had posted on Facebook to free to whoever wants them. She had a bunch of extras, and my husband went over there. He said there was just hundreds and hundreds of starts, so he got, I don't even know, probably 20 plants between peppers and tomatoes and basil and a couple Kentucky Wonder beans. So I'm absolutely thrilled. Like, it's just a miracle, because I hadn't had a chance with my daughter being so sick and everything just going on with me as well to start my summer garden. I had done the spring stuff, and then hadn't been able to get it in the ground because we were in the hospital for 2 weeks with her, and just had kind of been overwhelmed and hadn't gotten anything else planted until now. But it's fine. It's summer with these starts. That actually gives me a way to move forward, and then I can start planting all of my fall garden stuff in like 2 weeks here. So we're actually sitting pretty. We're doing okay. I still have time to put in melon and stuff. It might not get as big of a harvest as I normally would, but it'll still be okay. So that's what we have been up to today. As far as my gratitude, I was kind of torn. On the one hand, I really want to write a nice thank you to the lady who donated the plant starts, but we've already done a little something on Facebook, and so had everybody else. So she had a little donation box there, so we contributed to that. It was just very, very kind of her for that. But I think today I'm going to go ahead and write a letter to my pastor with everything we've been going through. They have just been so incredibly, incredibly supportive, and this has just been kind of a hard journey. And I was sitting there when I went in to talk with them the one day. The deacon was also there, and I was just feeling a lot of, I don't know if shame's the right word, but it's just hard for me to ask for help and for them to help me provide support.